Charles Robinson still a licensed official here in World Championship Wrestling. What a shock, with Ric Flair as president of the company and Charles Robinson himself having the power of attorney while Ric Flair was in the rubber room. Blitzkrieg and Psychosis. Psychosis, a 1-week reign as World Cruiserweight Champion, but during that 1 week he was a fighting champion and still fighting against Blitzkrieg.
Well, no one was more surprised than I was that title reign of Psychosis lasted just 7 days. He won the title in a 4 corners match. The man that he pinned in that bout is his opponent tonight, Blitzkrieg. Rey Mysterio Jr. went into the 4 corners match with the title, went out of it obviously as an ex-champion, but it took just 7 days for Rey Jr. to defeat Psychosis and win back the Cruiserweight Championship belt.
Kip up into an arm drag takedown from Blitzkrieg on Psychosis, and you're never safe at ringside with a high flyer like Blitzkrieg or Psychosis. Gotta tell you, Blitzkrieg in his ring attire and in his efforts inside the ring reminds me an awful lot of the great Sasuke in Japan.
Very similar to the moves that we've seen through the years from the veteran competitor from Japan. And you're right, he does have a very similar look as well.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Hammerlock go behind now from Blitzkrieg. And we talk about the high-flying maneuvers from men like the 2 men in the ring right now. But they are professional wrestlers. You'll see hammerlocks. You'll see body scissors. You'll see maneuvers to soften up the opponent, to leave them prone, so the high-impact, high-risk maneuvers will have more impact when they hit.
And especially in the early stages of a match, the feeling out process, a little more tentative than once they really get it going with the high-risk moves. Nice snap to the Snapmare takeover by Blitzkrieg.
And Psychosis slowly back up to both knees. Blitzkrieg over, puts the boots to the back of the former Cruiserweight Champion of the world. Blitzkrieg has not tasted gold in WCW yet, Mike. Here's another prediction. I say it's only a matter of time before Blitzkrieg is Cruiserweight Champion of the world.
Well, there's no question that his future is very bright. Oh, what a spin kick by Psychosis, and took the youngster Blitzkrieg down to the mat, and that's the point that we have to emphasize. The difference in experience that Blitzkrieg has as compared to the other Cruiserweight contenders and the champion Rey Mysterio Jr. Really not even on the same page. This young man has just been wrestling a very short time compared to the other veterans.
Absolutely. It wasn't too many months ago that Blitzkrieg was cutting his teeth on the independent circuit in California and some south of the border, and now here he is at the big dance in WCW.
And he's right in the mix of things, and that's exactly what Blitzkrieg hoped to do. He opened up the eyes of a lot of people in World Championship Wrestling when he came in and was able to compete on an even basis with the Rey Mysterio Juniors, with the Juventud Guerreras, the Psychosises, and the Kidman, just like this move.
And since the takeover, cradled him up, only got the 2 count. Oh, back elbow from Psychosis. And we've said it before, it bears repeating, Psychosis, the most aptly named wrestler in the world. I don't think the guy oh, please. Oh, now concerned about Little Nate's Charles Robinson. Little Nate's better be concerned about Gorgeous George. He's in there one-on-one with the Gorgeous One tomorrow night at Slamboree from 10/10/220.
And the reinstatement of the Macho Man Randy Savage is on the line in that match. Backflip off the top by Blitzkrieg.
No, hip toss, reversal by Psychosis, and Blitzkrieg hit hard.
You talked about Psychosis being aptly named. No one loves to fly. No one loves the high-risk moves like this Psycho. Hook of the leg, gets 2, and oh, the windmill count of referee Charles Robinson almost made it down for the 3 count.
Oh, and Psychosis now arguing with his best friend in the world, Little Nate Charles Robinson. What a fair weather friend Psychosis is. Now sets Blitzkrieg up, shoots him across into the ropes. Oh, man. Back elbow with all of his body weight behind it. Sent Blitzkrieg all the way to the floor. Sets him up one more time, into the ropes. Oh, drop kick from Blitzkrieg out of nowhere.
Excellent counter in mid-move, able to connect with the drop kick.
Oh.
Psychosis out to the floor.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that move. A flip into a suicide dive.
Over the top, and Blitzkrieg. Don't ever count out the Blitzer. He hit that from mid-ring over the top, 10 feet outside.
We had talked about the lack of high-risk moves in the early going. That feeling out process, the fact that neither one of these men wanted to make that first crucial error. Blitzkrieg just turned it loose.
Psychosis back into the ring. Blitzkrieg now on the ring apron. A contenders match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Blitzkrieg, springboard. Oh! Drop kick from Psychosis. Planted him right in the jaw. Float over, hooks the leg, and Blitzkrieg out at 2.
Miraculously able to get the shoulder up that time at 2. What a drop kick. What impact from that move by Psychosis.
I mean, from the springboard, Blitzkrieg caught one right in the jaw. Now he reverses it. Psychosis in the corner. Blitzkrieg, the flip out, walk up, drop kick, nailed Psychosis.
And down goes Psychosis in the corner. Opportunity here for Blitzkrieg to capitalize.
Chop across the chest. Blitzkrieg shoots Psychosis across, charges in, handspring, back elbow.
On target in the corner. Finally, it's Blitzkrieg connecting with an elbow after Psychosis hit 3 or 4 of his own.
We talked about how much he looked like the great Sasuke. That was very much a great Muta-like handspring, back elbow. Now, Psychosis planted on the top turnbuckle. Blitzkrieg. Oh, here we go. Superplex from the top. No, blocked by Psychosis. Oh, man. Ooh. Thought it was going to be a face-first suplex. Twisted it into a slam from the top, and Psychosis. Blitzkrieg is out.
Oh, there it is. There's the guillotine leg drop.
That may do it. Hooks the leg and the 3 count. The former Cruiserweight champion Psychosis gets the victory. Hard fought as it was over Blitzkrieg. What a contest.
Well, take note, WCW Executive Committee, as well as Rey Mysterio Jr. Psychosis has his confidence level at an all-time high.
Well, we've got an 8-man tag team matchup here. 8 stars in the AAA organization. This match will be competed under AAA rules, meaning that tags are not necessary. And
we're in America. Why can't we play by our rules?
Making their way down the aisle with a total weight of 680 pounds, the team of Venom, Supernova, Luxor, and Discovery, Los Cadetes de Espacio.
It's going to be Supernova in the blue and Maniaco in the black with purple trim. Maniaco with the advantage here.
Come on, Ross. You're the play-by-play guy. Call it. That was an ass punch.
Nice shoulder block there. Well, I choose not to use that particular kind of language here. I've turned over a new leaf, you know. Hard chop there. Supernova. Go right down his face. Somebody's going to put on their face Monday on Raw is War. Ken Shamrock's going to have a no-holds-barred fighting exhibition Monday on Raw. And I tell you, folks, I've seen a lot of those Ken Shamrock fights. They're not for the weak at heart, shall we say.
I question the competition he's been in there with. Some of these guys look like they just came from happy hour at Lucky's Tavern. Rolled in off the street.
Supernova up and over Maniaco. 8-man tag action. No tags necessary. So we'll try to do a little justice in this matchup. But it's very difficult with all the unique maneuvers. And with us not seeing this particular style that often. And right there all the way to the post, that was pretty easy to call. Maniaco touches the steel.
Well, speaking of justice, Ross, I wouldn't have any trouble taking these guys into custody if anybody believes they had anything to do with the school lunch program.
Look at this move here. A plancha into a headbutt.
Looks like Ace Frehley after pulling an all-nighter.
And now we got a tag made. Well, no, we don't. That's Luxor and El Mosco. We'll get it right here. El Mosco in the yellow shoulder pads. And the aggressor now is Luxor. You know, the mask of these Mexican athletes, certainly a source of pride, and more importantly, years and years of tradition in that country. Certainly not ironic that these stars are taking it upstairs now? These AAA stars certainly like to take chances.
Did you see that sign, Ross? Pillman is God.
I saw that.
How apropos. After all, I am the only deity in professional sports.
You're a real icon, buddy. And up and over. A twisting plancha. A great move by Luxor. And now we have another exchange. And we're going to see Discovery in the yellow. And his adversary, the Rudo, is Abismo Negro.
Quick translation, he's abysmally black.
Shotgun Saturday night, 8-man tag team action in the ring in the green. Venom, his opponent, Hysteria, in this 8-man tag match. Well, let's show you what happened during the commercial break. It was Discovery in the yellow with a somersault plancha on Abismo Negro. In this AAA competed matchup, tags are not necessary. Scissors.
Well, these guys are great athletes. They know each other like the back of their hands. They know all the counters. Uh-oh. Wow.
Hysteria sliding into second base on his belly. And look at Venom. Venom on top.
Oh, my God.
The spinning plancha. Almost a corkscrew plancha by Venom. I think the athlete in the yellow is Discovery.
This thing's getting out of hand. That one that's been shacking up in that Barrio Cuevas fixing to hit the ring any second.
Look out here. These guys are daredevils. These suicidal maneuvers are unbelievable. Supernova now in the blue. Does it really matter? Straight martial arts kick. And again.
This thing's insane. Reminds me of Godzilla conquers Tokyo. God rest his soul. Fujinaki Tanaka passed away, the creator of those great movies, this past week.
Great reversal to the head scissors. Folks, don't go away, still to come. Stone Cold Steve Austin has got a lot to say. You'll hear those comments.
I bet he does, now that Brett's in South Africa.
Look at this. Another somersault right over the top rope. Luxor in there. And Maniaco paired up here now.
He's freely reversing to the ropes there. Oh.
Rather than orthodox backdrop, he just landed on his head. No big deal. They're like the vicious chihuahua that just keep coming and coming. And Luxor with an arm drag off the top, for goodness sakes.
He's going for a submission.
He's got a pinning predicament here. And Luxor wins it for the Space Cadets.
Space Cadets, the team.
Que no estés simplemente a favor de los técnicos y estés también neutral para que el público disfrute de tus comentarios, ya que eres un tremendo luchador. En la voz profesional, la narración con Carlitos.
Gracias, Hugo. Ha sonado la campana. Jeff y Matt Hardy.
Oye, para el público, los dos hermanos, ¿cómo los identificamos, Carlitos?
Bueno, el que está en el ring en ese momento ya no es rubio, tiene el pelo morado, es Jeff, enfrentándose a un pelirrojo papi chulo que lo está castigando contra la esquina. Le quemaron el pecho a Jeff, arremete y el papi se resguarda allá junto a su compañero.
Mira qué estilo. ¿Qué te parece ese Miguelito? Los rudos demostrando su grandeza ya.
Para mí que es un payaso, Pedro, ¿qué puedo decir?
¿A qué viene ese comentario?
Después que yo le doy esa oportunidad para que me describa la acción, mira con lo que me sale, Miguelito.
Pero mira lo que está haciendo ahora, Hardy.
Muy bien, Jeff Hardy.
Tremendo.
Ripostando con patada, trata de azotarlo, cruza el papi chulo. Se salió del ring Jeff y le aló las piernas el merenguero.
¡Eso es prohibido! ¿Qué es esto?
Y el merenguero se mete ahora en acción. Viene el papi chulo volando. Falla acá de pie, sin embargo. Y se están felicitando mutuamente. Ahora lo vieron que venía Manny. Ahora ya.
Bueno, Miguelito, ¿qué tienen que hacer aquí los luchadores técnicos para llevarse la victoria ante los rudos?
Ahora mismo están los rudos de perder. Lo que tiene que aprovecharse uno de los Hardy Boys que trabajen más en conjunto para ver si puede ahí, como todo el mundo lo está viendo ahí.
Exactamente, bien en pareja trabajando, codazo doble.
Tremendo.
Uno arriba, otro abajo. ¡Qué combinación! Jeff Merhori, cobertura. X González, 1-2 en posición, la cuenta llega a 2.
Y el árbitro les permitió a los hermanos Hardy estar 2 contra 1. Ese árbitro es un tramposo, chico.
Oye, pero fue una cosa momentánea y eso es permisible. Entra el merenguero, pero lo derriban rápidamente.
Vamos, merenguero, que tú puedes.
Lo está madrugando, Hugo.
¿Y de qué manera? Metiendo bien la derecha, Matt, en un par de oportunidades. Ahora lo cruza el merenguero. Azotó durísimo de espaldas contra la esquina y el merenguero, codazo al frente para él.
¡Cuidado, merenguero!
Y va con tremenda maniobra. Lo castigó, lo tiene. 1, 2 y faltó poquito.
Bueno, he visto un poquito lento al merenguero en estos momentos.
Es que yo creo que tiene un poquito de miedo.
¡Qué miedo!
La verdad es que se la pasa bailando y festejando y, bueno, no se cuida.
¡Mira esto!
¡Wow! Jeff Hardy tiene ahora sí 1, 2.
Oye,
Faltó nada.
Bonito el columpio con plancha. Mi rudo tiene que echar el resto aquí.
Contra la esquina. Estrellaron al merenguero y ahora contra el otro esquinero opuesto. Jeff muy bien y el Papi Chulo rescate. ¡Wow! Quedó colgado ahí de la tercera cuerda. Se castigó y feamente Jeff.
¿Y qué tiene que decir Cabrera? ¿Qué tiene que decir Hugo sobre eso que hizo ahora el
Muy
Papi Chulo?
bonito, que le quedó muy bien.
Tremendo lazo al cuello que aplica el merenguero.
A ustedes les dicen que siempre tienen que estar ustedes protegiéndose en todo momento, con la guardia arriba, muchachos.
Bueno, sí, pero tampoco es que sean tramposos.
Ah, no. Esto yo no lo puedo aguantar.
Dominándose ahora el merenguero y Papi Chulo. Castigo abajo luego de ser azotado para Jeff. Y
Y
¡uy!
están los dos en el ring. ¿Qué tiene que decir Hugo de eso?
Y cuando estaban los dos hermanos Hardy en el ring, ¿por qué no protestaron ahí?
Pero no se demoraron sino 2 segundos y estos sigue ahí dentro. Ahora, suplex.
¡Ahí, mamá! ¿Cómo te gustó, Miguelito?
Y anteriormente, sendas patadas en cada costado de la cara de Jeff Hardy, que está en problemas. El Papi Chulo, patada voladora desde lo alto.
Como un cohete. Di que no, Miguelito.
Yo no sé nada, ¿no?
Y como un cohete va a venir ahora el Papi Chulo a toda velocidad. ¡Vuela! ¡Vaya! ¡Ya nuestra mesa! ¡Y viene el blanco!
Dilo.
Tengo que aceptar que fue muy bueno.
¿Y tú,
muy bueno.
Carlitos, qué tienes que decir?
Una movida suicida. ¿Qué voy a decir? Espectacular.
Escucha al público coreando el nombre de Papi y merenguero bailando arriba. Se crecieron los rudos.
El Papi aplicándole ahí una patada de media vuelta al estilo de las artes marciales afuera del ring a Jeff Hardy y ahora lo tira adentro para que lo termine de acribillar el merenguero.
Ay, así me gusta. Merenguero, dedícale esto a Miguelito que está aquí.
Contra la esquina lo castiga, contra la otra. ¡Viene de
Eso, muy bien.
Nadie en casa.
Yo creo que se distrajo con Miguelito en esa maniobra.
Y entra Merhari repartiendo golpes, limpiando la casa.
Eso
Contra
es.
lona.
Oye, pero hay relevo legal aquí.
Claro que sí, no lo viste.
Clarísimo se vio. Suplex.
Usted necesita lentes, muchachos.
Ahora es que tiene que aprovechar los Hardy Boys para ganar esta lucha, porque le ha sido muy difícil. Pero
Buena.
mira eso. Ay,
Señor,
bendito, ahora es.
perfecta ejecución.
Mira, merenguero.
Azotón, catapulta y
¿Qué es
Jeff
esto?
defiende a su hermano.
Señor árbitro, controla la acción.
Ahí castigan al Papi Chulo contra la esquina y también el merenguero contra la otra. Para hacer tremenda maniobra. Muy bien la astucia del merenguero y el Papi Chulo.
Pero ahí va merenguero, mira esto.
El merenguero se impulsa y sale disparado. Tremendo topetazo.
Impresionante el tope.
Le cayó encima a Jeff y ahora cruza a Merhari. Evita el castigo contra la esquina y se le adelantó. Papi Chulo, castigo frontal.
Vamos, papi, que tú puedes.
Se va a proyectar desde la cuerda superior el Papi Chulo. Viene. Tangana irá en el banco. Tiene que invertirlo. Aquí viene toque de espaldas. 1, 2 y triunfaron.
Tremenda victoria.
Miguelito, aunque tú ni Carlitos lo quisieron aceptar. Mi rudo, merenguero y papi se impusieron. ¡Qué triunfo ante dos tremendos luchadores como son los hermanos Hardy! Dime algo ahora.
Mascarita Sagrada y Octagoncito. Encuentro celebrado en el estadio Irán Bithorn, capital de Puerto Rico, San Juan.
Tremendo estrellón que se dio Pierrotito. Y de una vez el tope no se hizo esperar de Piratita Morgan, quien está atacando Mascarita Sagrada debajo del cuadrilátero. Los enanos mexicanos en Puerto Rico. Tremenda la acción.
Ahí podemos ver de la manera en que en estos momentos Octagoncito tiene a Pierrotito. Va Mascarita Sagrada por él, se sale, se pega, se estrella Mascarita Sagrada ante Octagoncito.
Lucha de enano mexicano en Puerto Rico. Tremenda la voltereta de Piratita Morgan sobre Mascarita Sagrada. Y vemos a Pierrotito golpeando ¿quién es este?
Este es
La verdad,
Octagoncito.
Octagoncito, es que los nombres de esos luchadores mexicanos, la verdad que me confunden, porque son unos nombres bien jocosos, ¿no?
Son jocosos y además ellos son los mini de las estrellas de México. Ellos son los mini de las actuales estrellas en México. Ahí podemos ver a Piratita Morgan tratando de quitarle la máscara, mascarita sagrada, mientras que Pierrotito va castigando a Octagoncito, quien sale a las afueras del cuadrilátero. Palmetazo directo de parte de Piratita Morgan hacia mascarita sagrada. Otro marronazo más. Ahí podemos ver como Pierrotito se une al castigo. Va para las cuerdas, pasa por encima de Piratita Morgan y se restrella sobre mascarita sagrada.
Mascarita sagrada resintiendo el castigo que le está propinando Pierrotito. El Piratita Morgan también golpeando, le soltaron la máscara. Eso es para que pierda el control, para que pierda la visibilidad sobre el cuadrilátero. Los dos lo sacan por el brazo. Tremendo el rodillazo sobre el muslo que recibe mascarita sagrada. Patada voladora doble en la cabeza.
Tremenda la doble patada que le aplican Pierrotito y Piratita Morgan a mascarita sagrada. Entra Octagoncito, quien es detenido en estos momentos por Pierrotito, castigándolo al abdomen, palmetazo al pecho, patada directamente a la pierna. Ahí podemos ver Piratita Morgan sigue castigando en otra esquina a mascarita sagrada. Tienen en estos momentos Octagoncito listo para el ataque. Va Piratita Morgan por él, le aplica tremendo marronazo en el pecho.
Usted es especialista en esto de lucha mexicana, de estos luchadores, porque usted, yo sé que es un gran seguidor de la lucha libre mexicana, que también pertenece al Consejo Mundial de Lucha Libre, esa compañía. Tenemos los enanos y usted tiene no solo el nombre de ellos todos, sino también amistad personal con ellos, que es algo que yo siempre he admirado en usted, que usted conoce de lucha libre, aunque más de la mexicana que de cualquier otro tipo de lucha libre en el mundo.
Bueno, yo soy seguidor de la lucha libre mexicana, ya que tengo muchas amistades como fanático. Al fin he viajado muchas partes y muchas veces hacia México para ver a estas personas, a estos luchadores en persona. Ahí podemos ver de la manera en que siguen castigando ahí a Mascarita Sagrada. Mascarita Sagrada, que claro está, una de las leyendas más grandes. Máscara Sagrada, su mentor, su tutor, y le enseñó a este enanito, entonces le dio la máscara, le dio la vestimenta y se ha convertido en una de las figuras principales en México.
Óigame, pero ya este Piratita Morgan no es un enano. Este señor es como un hombre cortado por la pierna, un hombre grande con una gran corpulencia. La patada tremenda que se llevó también al Piratita Morgan, repite Pierrot nuevamente, la patada al rostro del Piratita en estos momentos que me le han quitado el ojo, mi hermano.
Ahí podemos ver como ahora Piratita Morgan y Pierrotito se van a los golpes, ya que Mascarita Sagrada se salió cuando Pierrotito estaba castigando, lo castiga a Pirata Morgan. Ahí vemos patada voladora de parte de Octagoncito, va buscando, falla la patada voladora hacia Piratita Morgan, lo toma por el cuello, toma palmetazo directo al pecho de parte de Piratita, saque de esquinero, invierte Octagoncito, se restrella, va por él, lo pasa por encima de la tercera cuerda, le bloquea el golpe. Ahí vemos Octagoncito como se lo lleva en esa tijerilla.
Tremenda huracarrana, se lo lleva de lado, falló la movida, también falló nuevamente. Octagoncito a la cuerda, por debajo, tremenda nuevamente la tijerilla que lo saca del cuadrilátero.
Ahí va a poner por un tope, pero claro está, Piratita Morgan sigue corriendo. Ahí podemos ver la manera que Octagoncito se está burlando de ellos. Le da el relevo en estos momentos a Mascarita Sagrada. Entra el cuadrilátero Pierrotito, que recibe a Mascarita Sagrada con una patada. Y menos haciendo catas de artes
marciales, de karate y eso. Sigue golpeando a Mascarita Sagrada, que es el más pequeño entre los enanos. Le sacaba la cuerda, se mueve Mascarita Sagrada, tiene una velocidad increíble. El saque a la cuerda nuevamente por encima, pero tremenda la voltereta. Estos enanos impresionan a cualquiera, mi hermano.
La verdad del caso es que seguirle la velocidad a estos enanos es increíble. Se lo llevan nuevamente un tipo de huracarana, está buscando distancia, saque de cuerda, lo invierte, se lo está llevando para tremendo huracarana, va por él, ahí se lo llevan en estos momentos, buscando el contado 1-2, pero es detenido en estos momentos por Piratita Morgan.
Una patadota en el estómago pequeño de Mascarita Sagrada, el puño al rostro. Pierrotito sobre el cuadrilátero, lo agarra por la máscara el Piratita Morgan para que de esta manera entre el Pierrot y golpee, y entre los dos están golpeando de una forma descomunal a Mascarita Sagrada.
Déjame decirle una cosa, y esto es una anécdota, esto yo tuve la oportunidad de observarlo cuando fui a México, y es que Mascarita Sagrada pensábamos que era el enano más bajito, el más pequeño de ellos, pero no, hay otro luchador más que se llama el Mini Gronda, que es aproximadamente pulgada y media más bajito que Mascarita Sagrada.
Se está pegando al suelo, mi hermano. República Dominicana, están viendo las superestrellas de la lucha libre. por el Super Canal 33, la señal que nos une, la superestrella mexicana, los mini estrellas mexicanas, los enanos sobre el cuadrilátero en el Irán Bithorn de San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Ahí podemos ver de la manera en que Pierrotito tenía en todo lo alto a Mascarita Sagrada, Piratita Morgan pateándolo, ahí haciéndole presión al área de la nuca, al área del cuello, llevándole una estrangulación directa con la cuerda baja. Esto es increíble, estos mini son unos tremendos luchadores, unos hombres de familia que se han dedicado a este rudo deporte, y déjeme decirle que no solamente en Puerto Rico, en México, sino que en Japón también son bien vistos ellos. Ahí podemos ver, bloquean patadas, tremenda la Filomena que le aplica en estos momentos, y ahí podemos ver
Demostración de arte marcial, eso sí que está cómico. ¿Qué va? Mi hermano, la patada al rostro. Tremendo con la punta del pie en el rostro de Pierrotito.
Y ahí podemos ver como Piratita Morgan detiene a Mascarita Sagrada y a Octagoncito. Patada en el rostro de parte de Pierrotito hacia Octagoncito. Esto, la verdad del caso es que, imagínense, los luchadores regulares, tienen que acordarse de sus nombres. Pirata Morgan, Pierrot.
No, y sobre todo a la velocidad que se mueve, mencionar esos nombres, a la velocidad que se mueven estos luchadores, la verdad que hay que ser bien. Por debajo viene Octagoncito, por debajo nuevamente el doble machetazo al pecho.
Ahí lo tienen en estos momentos, los giran ambos, saque de cuerda por parte de los rudos, van para doble catapulta que le aplican en estos momentos a Octagoncito, y ahí podemos ver a Mascarita Sagrada preocupado en las afueras del cuadrilátero, llamándole la atención al árbitro. Lo que pasa es que las reglas en la lucha libre en México son muy diferentes a lo que son en Estados Unidos y en Santo Domingo. Ahí,
¡mira eso! ¡Tremendo el machetazo! La verdad que esto sí que está cómico, hermano. Tremendo el machetazo al árbitro, lo saca, los dos. Esto es impresionante, la movida que pueden hacer estos enanos. La verdad que, mira eso.
Tremenda la patada que le aplica, ahí va a saque de cuerda, va directamente a Octagoncito, lo pasa por encima, le pasa por encima. Ahí podemos ver, van corriendo en la faldeta del cuadrilátero. Tremenda la voltereta que le aplica a Octagoncito a Piratita Morgan.
Impresionante Mascarita Sagrada sobre el cuadrilátero, sobre Pierrotito, o sea que pero se produce, se movió con la patada voladora, patada a la rodilla, cae sobre el cuadrilátero, tremenda movida, no sé cómo se llama, ni siquiera puesta de espalda, el corte de la victoria, se llevó la victoria el pequeño, mi hermano.
Victoria completa
We mentioned earlier about the big event this afternoon, 2 o'clock, in the Continental Airlines Arena. That's, of course, in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Great seats for that event are still available at the box office in the facility formerly known as the Meadowlands.
Boy, I'll tell you what, JR, ever since I heard we were going to have this tag team match on Superstars this morning, I've been jacked and ready to see it. You know, I understand a lot of observers of Sunday Morning Superstars say that you and I are the best announced team to call a AAA match.
Well, that could be. I don't know. Anyway, Heavy Metal is one-on-one here with Hector Garza. Heavy Metal in the striped tights. Also an interesting story here. Heavy Metal's father is officiating this matchup.
That's right. Pepe Casas, one of the most beloved figures in Mexican wrestling history. The referee, his son, is Heavy Metal, one of the most unpopular figures. And I understand that's led to a lot of tension, a lot of friction in the family. They get along like Mia Farrow and Woody Allen.
Well, that's got to be hostile, to say the least. Maybe they'll write a book about each other somewhere down the road. And tag has been made. It will be Octagon.
Oh!
And also Pereza Guerrera. Pereza Guerrera, a real veteran. He's 44 years of age, been in the game over 20 years. The man with the red and blue mask just got snap-mared over.
And these guys, look at, can you move like that at 44, JR? These guys are perpetual motion. An Octagon, as you can tell, a martial arts expert, several forms of hand-to-hand combat, and a spinning backbreaker.
That's a great move. You see so much fast-paced offensive action, and the AAA stars are so offensive-minded. Not known for their counter-wrestling abilities, but known more for their striking and their high-risk abilities.
And you got to marvel at the foot and the hand speed of Octagon. He blocks, he parries, he thrusts, he does it all. But Guerrera, whoa! Right through the ropes off that leg sweep. Guerrera hits the floor, and Octagon is going to fly.
Octagon with a tope head first. What a suicide dive there by Octagon. And he found his mark in Pereza Guerrera right out here on the floor. And not all, but many of these AAA athletes, certainly known for their high-flying abilities. There, of course, are exceptions to the rule.
Guerrera, the current national medium weight champion. You got to think Octagon, one of the top challengers for that. And these two guys respect each other. Hector Garza and Heavy Metal, they counter and counter again.
Great movement here on Sunday Morning Superstars. And don't forget, hip lock.
Over the top, both of them.
Both of them went over the top. What a hip lock over the top, broke both back in. They're thinking on this, they're on the same page here.
Look at the respect. They look at each other square in the eye.
Side headlock by Heavy Metal.
Beautiful count and back into a handspring elbow. These guys are like twin sons of different mothers. They can come up with a counter for each of their moves.
I haven't heard that one since the mid-'80s, but be that as it may, high-risk maneuver, nobody there. Good move there, though. Great movement, and the ability to... These guys have got great balance.
I think he was going for a moonsault there, but he couldn't get the spring off the ropes.
There's a cover after the backbreaker. One, and a very deliberate 2 count, and a tag has been made. Octagon back in.
Yeah, you got to think they need a breather after that. These guys just cannot gain an advantage over the other, and that's where the mutual respect has come in.
Octagon and Heavy Metal, 2 masked men on opposing teams here back in there. And a nice Samoan drop there by Fuerza Guerrera.
He's going to the top. This guy, even though he's a veteran, he stays up with the youngsters, but just a step slow for Octagon.
What a move there. A hip block off the top. Side Russian leg sweep. And into a
that's a submission.
Submission maneuver right there, and Heavy Metal sees it and interrupts the count.
Good thing he did, because that was a submission maneuver. Oh, I tell you, JR, we got to remind everybody, there's no wrestling on TV tomorrow night, Monday night, but you can still see a lot of dogs if you tune in. But Thursday Raw, Thursday Live will be this coming Thursday from Lowell.
Live.
No Raw tomorrow night.
And Irish whip in.
Beautiful.
And there's a moonsault. He hit it this time. 1, 2, and Heavy Metal kicks out.
Boy, I tell you what, these guys just go and go. Heavy Metal, one of 3 brothers. Heavy Metal, Negro Casas and Felino. All sons of Pepe Casas.
Flying headbutt right here. Another lateral press and another near fall. Well, what a matchup it's going to be later this morning. Vader and Stone Cold Steve Austin. It will be a slobber knocker, folks, right here on Sunday morning for you. A lot more still to come. Thanks for being with us as Fuerza Guerrera with the elbow right to the spine of Hector Garza.
Almost went for a chicken wing suplex, but turned it over to a modified power bomb and just cannonballed him. I think Guerrera and Garza are showing a little bit more teamwork than, Guerrera and Heavy Metal showing a little more teamwork than are Garza and Octagon. I think that is going to be the key to this match. Neither team used to working with each other.
Paul Bearer standing by in the locker room, and I can't understand why you would sign for Vader to meet Stone Cold Steve Austin this morning, Mr. Bearer, knowing full well that this Thursday live here on the USA Network, it's going to be Vader and Bret Hart. What are you thinking?
It doesn't take an idiot to understand what I'm thinking, Mr. Ross. Steve Austin knows why. He's the reason that Vader didn't win the Royal Rumble. Steve Austin thinks he's slick, but he's about as slick as his bald head. We'll run through Steve Austin. Then Bret the Hitman Hart, you crier, you whiner, you. Your days are numbered too.
Well, that remains to be seen, but Heavy Metal's days may be numbered. Bret Hart will be joining us for commentary during the Austin Vader matchup later here this morning on the USA Network. And tag has been made. Heavy Metal desperately needing to make a tag and gets it with Fuerza Guerrera.
And he shot an air ball. I can't wait to get back to Tennessee, JR. The Final Four is only 1 week away in Chattanooga. Nashville Raw a week from tomorrow on February 17th. And then I'm going back to Knoxville, the Civic Coliseum on February the 20th. Going to see an old friend of mine, Buddy Landell. I'll be there in Knoxville, too. What a move. He just kept going.
We're seeing some great athleticism here by these young men. Oh, there's a hard clothesline by the veteran, Fuerza Guerrera. And Guerrera has leveled the field here. And
wow! He missed the crossbody, but he turned it into an arm drag in midair.
Garza misses it exactly right, but he grabbed the arm. There's that backbreaker. He's used it 3 times in this matchup. And again, Heavy Metal interrupts the count. I think Garza may have had Fuerza Guerrera on that exchange.
I don't know. I think he was kicking out, but it was going to be close.
Shawn Michaels, a WWF champion, will be with us here this morning, and I guarantee you Shawn's going to have a lot to say. about Thursday Raw, Thursday Live. This Thursday here
Big
on
backdrop.
USA. Oh! Boy, you talk about elevation. And
Look at Heavy Metal.
Look at Heavy Metal on top. The somersault punch. Another suicidal move by Heavy Metal. It found its mark on Hector Garza.
JR, he went sideways on him too. He may have caught more of the floor than he did of Garza. And you know, the AAA guys, they're not used to the tag rule in the WWF. In AAA, when your partner leaves the ring, you can enter without a tag. I think they've mixed up that rule here today.
Cross body. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the cover. Octagon now.
Crucifix.
Crucifix. Good move here. And he got it. So Octagon pinning Pereza Carrera. And the combination of Octagon and Hector Garza successful here this morning in tag team action.
I gotta tell you, I am tired just watching them. All four of these guys, tremendous athletes, a great exhibition of the AAA style, and some great wrestling here on Superstars. What a match!
It's actually a valid point, but I want to come back to you, Aiden, for a moment here. When you think about
you know what
Humberto
I'd get
Carrillo,
for his
what do you...
birthday? You know what I'd get Humberto for his birthday? I would do it all. I'd get balloons. I'd get muffin baskets. I would get chocolates. I would get the finest, biggest streamers all over the place. Oh, my God.
You do know it's not Humberto Carrillo's birthday. I'm sure you do anything he wanted for his birthday, but it's not his birthday. It's Garza's birthday.
And I'd
You're
get
speechless.
fireworks. I'd get his favorite
Okay.
food, lemon pepper shrimp, little known fact. I would do it all.
Well, moving on here. We do have a singles competition to talk about, Dio. I know I can come to you right now as, Aiden English and La La Land to my left. You know, you can't doubt the confidence, though, of Garza, though, heading into this matchup.
Absolutely not. These two guys know each other so well. They've been competing against and with each other all over the world.
And I'd get him flowers. I'd get him Browns
I
tickets.
understand what
I'd get
you
him
get
Circuit
him.
City gift cards.
But even
whatever
you
he
have,
wanted.
and even you have to admit, Garza's confidence is one of the keys maybe to this matchup.
Oh, and you know what would make Humberto more confident? I would get him more roses that Angel Garza would know what to do with. I would get him sports cars. I would get him surfboards. I would get him every one of your pocket squares that make you look so cute each week.
All right,
And he
back
would
to
look
you,
better.
Dio. I've had enough of Aiden for a
Aiden,
moment.
maybe you should get him the decency to call a family member on his birthday instead of trying to tweet in front of the entire world on social media.
Well, speaking of family, though, a lot of family battles typically stem from jealousy. And, Dio, would you think that Garza is a little bit jealous of Humberto Carrillo?
I think he is a little bit jealous. Humberto is riding high here on 205 Live. He's coming off of an excellent match at Clash of Champions, and despite the fact that he came up short, he's still rolling.
I'm glad you brought up Clash of Champions because he did come so close to being Humberto Carrillo. So, Aiden, what did Carrillo learn in defeat?
That I would get him 2K20 video games, all the copies he would want because he's fresh in it. It's going to be so excited. Can't wait to play with him. I would get him
What did
controllers,
you mean by
speakers.
this?
I would get him the best sound system so he could watch himself and watch me play with him.
Well, honestly, Vic, what he probably learned in defeat is that, these opportunities don't come often, and he's going to have to earn another opportunity again, possibly by gaining momentum against his cousin.
Well, look at the quickness in this matchup being displayed by both these superstars as Carrillo charges right back in. And, of course, his cousins, they know each other so very well. Garza trying to take advantage but couldn't. Here, the WWE Universe here in San Francisco showing their appreciation for both these superstars. Ooh! Now they trade arm drags back and forth. First cover of the matchup. Garza able to get out before the count of one. Now Garza returns the favor. Carrillo out.
A lot of back and forth. These guys obviously know each other extremely well. And when family pride's on the line, that can mean a lot.
I actually got words with Angel Garza, who does speak English, and he told me he was going to get himself a birthday present.
But look at Humberto Carrillo showing no respect to his cousin, and what a right hand. And now Carrillo lighting up Garza.
Well, his cousin showed him no respect, defying a birthday wish and simply challenging him to a match, testing the family bond.
Hold on.
Oh, man.
He's still Aiden's beating heart.
No, somewhere Nigel McGuinness just fainted.
Up and over, Humberto Carrillo taken down by Garza.
And Garza now picking the pace in its own right, and what a drop kick. And that's how quick Garza can change the complexion of a matchup.
You know, those are actually weighted pants that Garza wears. He wants to pace himself throughout the course of a match. And when he takes off the pants, he's actually taking off his limiters. He's actually going all out, using his full strength.
You did research on the guy's pants?
Absolutely.
What a moonsault by Garza. And Garza, an NXT superstar, took part in that breakout tournament. And of course, NXT Live tomorrow on the USA Network at 8 o'clock. But right now, Garza taking center stage here on 205 Live.
Look at that. Ooh. Smile must be genetic in that family because he is feeling very, very confident right now.
Well, both these superstars early on showcasing their athletic ability. Both idolized Rey Mysterio growing up. And what we learned last night, the master of the 619 will meet Seth Rollins for the Universal title Monday on the season premiere of Raw.
That's right.
Covered by Garza. Carrillo out of 2.
I can only imagine how good of a matchup that is going to be. You got Rey Mysterio, the GOAT, the greatest luchador of all time, taking on Seth Rollins, the Universal Champion. Dream match.
Take a look at this one more time. Boom! What a drop kick.
Take a look at here in slow-mo, the extension on the moonsault, all the way full body press onto Humberto on the outside.
I agree with you, though, and I cannot wait for that Universal title match again. Season premiere of Raw this Monday on the USA Network. But right now, Garza is in control of this matchup.
Garza obviously feeling very confident, talking about Humberto letting the family down in that championship matchup. But let me ask you this, when was the last time Angel Garza had a title opportunity? Who's he to talk?
Well, Garza with a win tonight, Dio. I mean, Aiden as well. Put himself right in title contention.
That's right. You have to imagine Drake Maverick watching every match on 205 Live closely, always looking for the next contender after Leo Rush, which we found out about last week on NXT.
Speaking of the Cruiserweight champion, Drew Gulak will be in action later tonight, but another drop kick. Focusing on the left knee. Garza into the cover, and Carrillo able to kick out again. But guys, Angel Garza has come in with a game plan. Take out the vertical base of Humberto Carrillo. Do not let him start flying around.
And that's the thing. That is his blood. That is his carnal, his cousin. And if he's willing to do something like that to someone he's related to.
One more time. Take a look. Feel the impact is Carrillo really has been grounded. And guys, it's a sound strategy by Garza.
Absolutely. We've seen what Humberto Carrillo is capable of when he gets moving, and he knows who knows better than his cousin that he needs to keep him grounded.
You know, Angel Garza thinks he's taking advantage of Humberto.
And Garza getting one step ahead of his cousin into the cover. Isn't enough, and Carrillo again able to kick out at 2. But man, Dio, how impressed are you with Garza?
I'm amazingly impressed. Garza has gotten himself in incredible shape since coming to the Performance Center and working his way onto 205 Live. His regiment, strictly squats.
One more time, I mean. Boom! This matchup has been a highlight reel for Garza, who has been in control, as we mentioned. What a birthday present it would be for himself if he was able to defeat Humberto Carrillo.
And he must think he's picking on like a fallen animal on Humberto coming out of that title match at Clash of Champions. But if you're going to go after a wounded animal, you better make sure that animal is down before you attack. And I don't think Humberto is ready to go down just yet.
First time these two men have been singles competition. They both did compete in the 10-man Captain's Challenge, but this obviously a different sort of matchup for these two superstars tonight.
Oh, this is much more personal. Family pride is on the line. They were trying to keep the bond strong with the birthday wish, but then Angel trying to test it with this challenge. But then again, guys, I don't come from a family that fights for a living. These guys do. Can't say the same for my in-laws, though.
Well, Garza right now trying to wear down Humberto Carrillo. Carrillo showing the fire of a champion. Trying to get back to a vertical base with Garza on his back. And Carrillo able to navigate his way free and a nice counter.
The strength and wherewithal of Carrillo to lift up his cousin and then throw him off from that hold.
Well, now Humberto Carrillo trying to come back in this matchup. Creates a little separation and then delivered a drop kick of his own.
Garza may have slowed the Latin Lion down, but he has definitely not stopped him.
We've seen this before.
Carrillo now rolls through. Moonsault connects. Cover. Count. Garza kicks out at 2.
But the momentum has shifted here, guys. Carrillo is flying all over this ring.
And Aiden, I'll throw 2 here for Humberto Carrillo. He has been in big match situations. He's just getting rolling. And this is where maybe that experience factor will play off for Humberto Carrillo.
That's right. He's been on this stage for a while now. He knows what it takes to win on 205 Live. He's had one of the most winningest years out of anybody on this roster.
I agree with you, Aiden. Humberto is experienced on this stage, but Garza is hungry. He's here. He wants to win. He wants to prove himself on this stage. And who better to do it against than his own cousin?
Well, Carrillo just is hungry, delivers a missile drop kick from the top into the cover, puts the leg, and Garza again able to kick out. I mean, both these superstars are hungry. It's the spirit of competition. That is what we thrive on Tuesday nights here on the WWE Network.
Take another look here. Here's that passion in flight. Carrillo taking it to its cousin on the floor.
Dio, take a look at another angle of Humberto Carrillo. Take a look at the height, the athleticism, and the landing.
It is unbelievable how quickly he's able to move, how easily he's able to fly, as you see here. Boom! As another beautiful drop kick, which seems to run in this family.
Oh, Carrillo is looking to fly it one more time. Garza had it scouted. Oh, right to the midsection goes Garza. Garza into the cover. And Carrillo able to kick out again at 2. I mean, as this match rolls on, guys, would this be an upset if Garza was to win?
This would be a huge win for Garza and absolutely an upset for his cousin Humberto.
Another drop kick, another cover. Carrillo with another kick out. Frustration starting to boil in Garza.
I was just going to say that. He's got to get used to that. He's got to get under control if he's going to capitalize in this situation.
Garza trying to use that strength here later in the matchup. And, Carrillo. Whoa, what a kick.
Those educated feet of Carrillo finding their mark.
Looking to fly one more time is Carrillo with a back elbow.
He's got him down. Could this be it?
Hook of the leg. Cover again and another near fall. What a way to kick things off this week on 205 Live.
You talk about the frustration on Garza's face. Look at the frustration on Humberto's face. He thought that he had him put away there.
That's right, Dio. So these guys have been kicking out of everything. That's almost more important than landing the big shot.
Oh, wait a minute. Up to the top rope again. Carrillo. Hey,
no!
Able to catch Garza off the moonsault. Trying to turn him over. Looking for a possible submission is Carrillo.
Oh, he's got him here. Take him for a ride.
Is Garza gonna tap out? Oh, somehow rolls through. And what a counter by Carrillo's cousin.
He's turning it around.
Submission now, center of the ring. Carrillo, is he gonna tap?
These guys literally going hold for hold, illustrating just how well they know each other.
Oh, you talk about this matchup fatigue now, guys, starting to set in for both these superstars. Oh, inside cradle, shoulders down. And woo, that was close.
And you see a look on Garza's face. He thought he might have had it there too.
And both superstars, same idea. Meet center of the ring.
And you hear the appreciation from the universe here at 205 Live. They understand what it takes from both these superstars, what they're giving in this ring right now.
And you see here, both of these superstars having the exact same idea at the exact same time. They know each other so well, and they think the same way.
Garza just ripping down Carrillo, and now Garza. Moonsault connects.
Could it be?
Cover. And Carrillo kicks out at 2. And look at the fight of Humberto Carrillo. Able to kick out as now Garza charges in and went right to the post. Okay, Carrillo finally put his cousin away. Setting up Garza, could be looking for that Aztec press. Got it, didn't get all of it, did he get enough? Yes, he did.
Here is your winner, Humberto Carrillo.
Oh, now we got a birthday. We got a win to celebrate. I'm going to get him snacks. I'm going to get him soda.
It's not his birthday.
Cerveza. It will be one day, and when that day comes, we will be ready. I will get hats, sombreros for us to wear. I'll get coconuts with big straws in it.
Well, it was Humberto Carrillo. He was ready tonight, Dio. What a win for Carrillo over his cousin at being Angel Garza here tonight.
That Hall is going to be delivered to Larry Land on a silver platter, and Nitro isn't going anywhere.
Nitro is at stake as the living legend Larry Zbyszko squares off with the executive producer, Eric Bischoff. That's coming up at Starrcade just over a week away, December 28th on pay-per-view. Call your cable company right now. And Legend, it was last year at Starrcade, Starrcade 96, Lex Luger and the Giant at the time, a member of the New World Order. It was that match that led the Giant to turn his back on the New World Order and rejoin us in World Championship Wrestling. Do you think you could have the same effect on Eric Bischoff in Washington, D.C.?
I really don't believe there's going to be much of Eric Bischoff left after Starrcade. But again, when the New World Order comes out and says you're a member for life, let the Giant be a lesson to Bischoff. Let Ted DiBiase. Here's guys that were smart enough to step out. You're not a new World Order member for life.
Right.
You're only a legend forever.
Whoa. Let's not forget Ray Traylor. Ray Traylor, a former member of the New World Order, turned his back on that organization, as did DiBiase.
And let that be a lesson to Bischoff. They're throwing you to the Lions. You better wake up, kid, because you're going to Larry Land, but you're not coming back.
They will eat their young in the New World Order, and I think that something of an alliance being formed between Ted DiBiase and Ray Traylor. If nothing else, Ted DiBiase offered his assistance to Ray Traylor if Traylor ever wanted to take on the New World Order.
I mean, you could tell in the face of Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I mean, that horrified look he had when he saw Sting come up underneath the ring when Hogan realized after all the tricks they pulled, they still couldn't scare Sting away. Hollywood Hogan knew at that minute Starrcade is his destiny.
Hulk Hogan has appeared on 2 previous Starrcades, defeating Rowdy Roddy Piper last year, losing to the Butcher 2 years ago. Hulk Hogan hasn't had a terrible reign of success at Starrcade, and I think he's going to be 1 and 2, as it were, as the Starrcade record goes after this one, because I think Sting is just going to clean his clock.
Well, the past does not exist, maybe in some history books. The only reality is your present. And 28th of December will be, I think, the day when the foundation of the New World Order cracks and the Holy Grail itself, the heavyweight championship of the world, comes home where the big boys play.
It will be around the chiseled waist of the Stinger come Starrcade 97, just over a week away on December 28th on pay-per-view. El Dandy and Juventud Guerrero, Legend, these two guys, a couple of the luchadors all over the place.
There's a dandy.
That is a dandy from El Dandy, a kick right in the face of Juventud Guerrero.
And this guy a little too quick that time. Quick man, Juvi too, but he bent over too quick, telegraphed it, and Dandy gave one right in the mouth.
Referee having something to say to Dandy. Maybe a little low there with that one. Juventud certainly feeling the effects. Shoots Juventud across. Juventud baseball slide goes under. Hurricane Rana coming up. No! Sunset flip from the Hurricane Rana and got the 2 count on El Dandy.
Yeah, didn't have Dandy bent up enough. Didn't have enough weight on the shoulders. It caught his fist.
Juventud up top. Hurricane Rana hooks it. Grabs the leg. 2. Thought he had Dandy there. Dandy's a veteran. Not going to catch him sleeping.
Well, might caught Juvi here. Dandy's going up.
Half slam from Dandy. Dandy goes up top. High risk maneuver, taking his time. Juventud isn't out. Juventud on his feet. Meets him at the turnbuckle. Juventud with some forearms. Superplex coming up on Dandy.
It's like Dandy's trying to stop it, and he did it. Dandy held that top rope, kept Juvi from shooting him off there, and he missed him.
Dandy missing the top rope drop kick. That will take the breath right out of you.
I know it's a polluted atmosphere, but if you don't get it in your lungs, it's not going to help you any.
Here comes Air Hoovy, right in the chest. Cover, Juventud hooks the leg, and he got the 3.
Air Hoovy. Like, is it German? Like,
no, it's, you're going to have Ixnay today on that.
Yeah, I think Ixnay today.
Juventud Guerrero the victory this week in WWE.
And we'll see what happens here on WWE Saturday Morning Slam. Sin Cara in the white, El Local in the red.
He's definitely bigger than Sin Cara, so he does have the strength advantage. Whoa, but not the technical advantage.
Quick takedown by the high-flying Sin Cara.
Whoa, what's he trying to do? Catch him with his feet? That reminds me of the way I used to dance in high school.
And I don't know if El Local was ready for the likes of Sin Cara.
I don't think he's a nice person because he grabbed him from behind. Whoa! It didn't help him, though.
Sin Cara staying one step ahead of El Local here. Nice takedown.
He's flipping El Local like a hamburger on the barbecue. Whoa, what's this?
Nice counter for a second there by El Local, who gets caught once again by Sin Cara.
He used his feet to grab his ears and flip him over.
Santino, if you're El Local, what do you do here against...
Run.
Yeah.
Run for the border. Doesn't matter which one, north or south.
Oh! Sin Cara continues to dazzle.
My goodness gracious. Where he got these maneuvers, I just don't know.
Santino Marella, a former United States champion, very impressed with the high-flying aerial antics of Sin Cara.
Every time I fly, it's not the problem, it's the landing.
And Santino, your strategy, you said, would be to stay away from Sin Cara.
I would definitely try to keep him on the ground. Whoa, that was effective.
Nice maneuver there by El Local, who goes for the cover, and Sin Cara kicks out at 2.
Yep. I would try to maybe attack his legs, because if you don't have legs, you can't jump. Oh, right, he's pretty strong.
It's a great point. A lot of the offense from Sin Cara revolves around his legs, the high-flying arsenal.
Knees, ankles, quadriceps, they're all very important for jumping.
Yes, all part of the legs.
Yes. Calves, hamstrings, etc.
And El Local, taking your advice, Santino, slowing down, grounding the high flyer, Sin Cara.
It's hard to do for a long time, maybe temporary, but whoop, whoop, whoop.
And again, Sin Cara will keep you off balance.
Oh, he's right in front of us. I want to see him.
With unorthodox moves like that, Sin Cara rolling here on WWE Saturday Morning Slam. Masked individual in red, in control of Sin Cara, the masked luchador in white.
I think he's doing pretty good.
El Local's trying to figure out how to understand the offense of Sin Cara.
This guy is unbelievable. He just flipped him again.
Another cover by Sin Cara, and El Local stays alive at 2.
This is the point right now. See, the men are tired. This is when the cardiovascular training comes into play. And Sin Cara looks like he's in much better shape than El Local.
Well, all this flying around is certainly taking its toll on both of these individuals.
It was very impressive maneuver to put the feet in the chest. That hurts.
El Local follows it up with a lateral press, hooks the leg, and Sin Cara finds some space to kick out at 2. Santino, you and I have talked so much about Sin Cara's popularity in his home country of Mexico. Did you know that Sin Cara translates to faceless?
Sin Cara without face. That's true. Yes, I knew that. He is very popular actually anywhere in the world because, of course, WWE is everywhere in the world. And they love him. He's underdog. He's a fighter guy.
And right now,
look at the power. He's breaking the grip of El Local.
Despite the fact that Sin Cara's been in control, El Local still in this match.
So graceful.
Sin Cara can hit you from any angle.
Here comes the momentum. And once the momentum comes, very difficult to stop. Oh, he's grabbing the hands for balance.
Great balance, great agility from Sin Cara.
He defies gravity.
And we'll see what Sin Cara has in mind here.
He did a whole 360 right in the midair.
Twisting and turning, and now Sin Cara perhaps looking for one more big move to put away El Local. Santino, is that enough to do it?
I think so. Yes, it was. It was.
Here is your winner, Sin Cara.
How does Sin Cara keep up pace and continue to wear down his opposition? Great win here for Sin Cara on WWE Saturday Morning Slam.
Bueno, Minimax sigue súper enamorado y nos vamos a la acción. Sonó la campana, prepárense.
Y en esta lucha, Carlitos, aquí no hay amor, aquí hay odio. Y odio de él, bueno.
Óyeme, un gesto obsceno ahí por parte de Apolo Dantes para el público. De inmediato se va al ataque con un par de machetazos, azotando a Negro Casas, catapulta.
Le puso ganas el dueño del espacio.
Se equivoca y Negro utiliza la cuerda superior astutamente. Tremenda tijereta. Vaya la segunda patada del Negro. Lo azotan, regresa de las cuerdas. ¡Oh, no! Castigo frontal.
Y es que el Apolo Dantes con acento en la E ha salido a demostrar que él es el mejor. Pero que no se descuide, el Negro Casas y el Santo son tremendos.
Azotón, regresa de las cuerdas. Le trataron de hacer lo mismo y fue sumamente inteligente. Negro Casas aplicó patada voladora, ataque doble. Negro Casas, el hijo del Santo, que bien.
Esto sí que me gusta. Y aquí entra el hijo del enmascarado de plata, el hijo del Santo. Pero cuidado, Estrada no lo respeta.
Sin miedo ninguno entró Estrada con tremenda patada y ahora taclea derribando al hijo del Santo. Se impulsa en las cuerdas, lo empuja el hijo del Santo. Azotón, pero se impone el poderío de José Estrada.
Y ese rodillazo de abajo hacia arriba colocado a la nariz, al tabique.
Wow, en control el puertorriqueño azotando nuevamente, esperando para catapulta, telegrafió su maniobra, rodillazo del hijo del Santo y ahora, wow, su variante de bulldozer, atacando certera patada voladora, relevo sin embargo para Apolo Dantes.
Será más pesado José Estrada, pero el Santo utilizó su rapidez para contrarrestar al enorme José Estrada.
Invitación escuadra griega, patada que no se hace esperar por parte de Apolo Dantes y tremendo castigo a la mano. Tremenda palanca ahí a la mano de Negro Casas, lo derribaron en un par de ocasiones, se vuelve a levantar con agilidad felina, evita el castigo, muy bien, intenta derribar, codazo de Apolo Dantes. Desde las cuerdas, Negro Casas con la bota en alto.
¡Ataca matraca!
Desnucadora giratoria brutal.
¡Ahora sí, Negro! ¡Mete mano!
Lo golpea por la espalda, distrayéndole José Estrada y ataca a Apolo Dantes. Arriba, con el antebrazo fortísimo. En el pecho de Negro Casas, golpeando este rudazo. Ahora con el codo en la nuca.
Tremendo rudo. Su padre fue el grandioso Alfonso Dantes. Varias veces campeón mundial semicompleto.
Con la rodilla bien en alto, se la puso en la cara Negro Casas. Otro golpe de antebrazo y vuelve y toma para que me respetes, repitiéndole la dosis. Apolo Dantes a Negro Casas.
¡Y cuidado!
Lo azota contra la esquina, remete, se equivoca. No encontró a nadie en casa. Y eso va a aprovechar Negro Casas. ¡Wow! Par de patadas ahí. Muy bien el relevo para el hijo del Santo.
Iba a decir será dueño del espacio, pero no es dueño del ring. El dueño del ring en este momento es el hijo del Santo.
Golpeando y aplicando palanca el hijo del Santo. Trata de azotar. La invierte Apolo Dantes y allá José Estrada aprovecha para castigar al hijo del Santo.
Eso es prohibido.
No he visto ningún relevo y ahí están los dos. Bailando el jarabe tapatío encima del hijo del Santo.
Y eso sí que duele. Se pone esto al rojo vivo.
José Estrada azotando el enmascarado de plata. Falla con el antebrazo. ¡Bien! ¡Qué tremenda plancha! Se lo quita de encima el boricua y arremete con lazo al cuello.
Cada vez que se ven problemas, Estrada, el boricua decide utilizar su tonelaje.
Y ahí está incitando la entrada de Negro Casas. Trata de hacer algo, distrae al árbitro también. Y ahora Apolo Dantes. ¡Qué bella patada voladora!
Ahora sí que me demostró que es el dueño del espacio. Me gustó, sí.
Y no puede hacer nada Negro Casas. Cerca el relevo, pero no llega a la esquina, a la diestra del hijo del Santo.
Es que aquí en los Estados Unidos tiene que haber relevo por encima de la tercera cuerda.
Contra lona. Rochazo, como dicen en México, codazo en el plexo solar.
Y hay que apuntar que en México, en lucha de parejas o relevos australianos, no es necesario el relevo en las esquinas.
Dominándose bien Estrada y Apolo Dantes. Azotan contra las cuerdas, sale enmascarado de plata y lo dejan caer. La cuerda superior actuando como guillotina en su garganta.
¡Qué bárbaro! ¡Es brutal el castigo!
Apolo Dantes pisoteando al Hijo del Santo. Lo tiene preparadito Yegua. Cortita efectiva. Machetazo de pierna.
Apolo Dantes recobrando terreno.
Lo cubre, lo tiene 1, 2. No, todavía no llegamos al 3.
No lo cubrió bien, no agarró los brazos.
En efecto, Hugo. Contra lona y se va a las cuerdas Apolo Dantes.
Carlitos puede ser peligroso.
Moviéndole la cuerda. Negro Casas se equivoca. El cohete Apolo de Apolo Dantes.
Intentaba un sentón, bombazo y falló.
Se movió el Hijo del Santo y ahí está. Se lo quita de encima Apolo Dantes y regresa al Hijo del Santo con tremendo lazo al cuello, pero la misma intención traía Apolo Dantes.
Y la pregunta es, ¿quién llegará primero a su esquina?
Llegó Apolo Dantes, llegó el Hijo del Santo, entra Negro Casas con golpes certeros para José Estrada y para Apolo Dantes. Tremenda patada de media vuelta.
¡Ese es el negro!
Atacando Negro Casas, azota a José Estrada, lazo al cuello, lo derriba.
Y esto le dolió hasta el negro también.
Sí, señor, hay que tener en cuenta el gran físico y peso de José Estrada.
Chocó contra un camión.
Le abre la camisa para que le entre más fuerte el golpe en el pecho. ¡Uy! No. Los rudos se salieron con la suya. Entrando José Estrada, se equivoca, lazo al cuello, se lo aplicó a Apolo Dantes, su compañero. Falla ahora y Negro Casas aprovecha. El Hijo del Santo volando, que topetazo bellísimo y sale fuera. Atacando a Apolo Dantes, increíble.
Consecutivos los movimientos.
Mi casita, la casita de Negro Casas y la cuenta llega a 3.
El Negro Casas y el Hijo del Santo.
Y nos vamos con María.
Keep him on.